Ladies first. Fuck you. And some big ass eyes, too. Uh, uh, this is the person you look up to as your father, Venora. Here you are, Inspector. You know, something's been bothering me for a while. What is it, Monsieur M? How's that coffee smell for you? Inspector, if somebody could get a crystal clear view of anyone's memory, like seeing how a seemingly strong person had actually hid in a corner, cried out in pain, or the deceit and arguments behind what appears to be a beautiful love story, or someone's painful childhood memories that could have been repressed in the depths of their mind. What kind of power do you think this person would have in this world? They would be like an all-knowing, all-powerful God. They would see all those things that no one wants to reveal and discover the truth that everyone's trying to hide. Yes, there is no doubt that they could Yes, there is no doubt that they could rule the entire world. And my goal is to be that person. My surprise? Are you saying? Yes, that's right. Our researchers are getting closer and closer to reaching success. Soon, I will become an omniscient God. I'll be able to see everyone's past and spy deep into their hearts. But strangely enough, ever since this time last year, important research documents and samples belonging to our organization have been disappearing one by one. What's even stranger is they all happen to be related to that research of this power. You mean they were stolen? Someone's trying to steal our organization research. It's indisputable that this thief is a member of our organization. There's a traitor who wants to acquire this power for themselves. There's a traitor who wants to acquire this power for themselves. This is Monsieur M. Stop with the question marks. This is Monsieur. Well, Inspector, have you noticed any suspicious members within the organization? Sorry, I haven't been paying much attention. That's too bad. You know, Inspector, there's something I've always admired about you. Whether you're telling the truth or not, you're always able to keep that innocent look on your face. Monsieur M, I would never lie to you. You are like a father to me. Oh, am I? But surely, such a high level of research material is not something that just anyone can comprehend. Wouldn't you agree? If the thief was able to pinpoint exactly those documents and samples related to this memory reading power, I think he must be one of your researchers. My apologies. Please allow me to pick up the phone. Change your ringtone. Hello, Monsieur M speaking. Is that so? I see. Well done. Back to the ominous. Inspector, looks like I need to take my leave now. Keep being a good girl, alright? Don't touch anything on my desk. Perhaps there's a big secret hidden in this pink envelope. Well, who knows? And by the way, you were right. The thief was indeed one of our researchers. I'll see you later. Monsieur M has left. From what I've heard, ever since Monsieur M received the threatening video, he became more and more paranoid. Well, to be honest, I actually had no clue what he was like before that either. Tomorrow, I will visit Vincent's Edgeworth mansion and investigate him using my cover as a detective. But my real objective is to uncover his secret weapon and destroy it. You know, Inspector, there's something I've always admired about you. Whether you're telling the truth or not, you are always able to keep that innocent look on your face. However, I kept thinking about what Monsieur M has said today. At first, it seemed that he suspected me of being a thief, but we actually both knew that this was impossible. The reason is simple. I wasn't even a part of this organization a year ago. There's no way I could have stolen those things. And by the way, you were right. The thief was indeed one of our researchers. Just before Monsieur M left, he received a phone call. The person on the other end of the phone had just told him the true identity of the thief. But judging from Monsieur M's reaction, everything seemed to be as he expected. Therefore, it is way more likely that Monsieur M knew who the thief was long before our conversation. In that case, why would Monsieur M invite me here to have such a seemingly meaningless conversation? And it just happened to be the night before I was to go on a mission? Keep being a good girl, alright? Don't touch anything on my desk. Perhaps there's a big secret hidden in this pink envelope. Well, who knows? Don't touch anything on the desk. Monsieur M, I wish you had been more straightforward with your invitation. Monsieur M has never left me alone in his office before, nor has he ever specifically said such things. It's now obvious to me that he in fact meant quite the opposite. He actually wanted me to look at what was on the desk. Time to investigate the clues here. The pink envelope on the desk. Inside was a piece of paper printed with strange rectangles. Meow! It changed colors on its own. Monsieur M's laptop. This is the person you look up to as your father, Venora. Oh my God. I feel like I'm not really supposed to see these photos. Underneath the evil files. Underneath the evil exterior lies a cupcake sweetheart. He's comfy in a bunny suit, you know. Hey. Go ahead, Monsieur Myers. Go ahead. Go ahead, Monsieur Myers. Vincent's like, get me the fuck out of here. Look like this picture is related to that piece of paper in the envelope. A desk lamp on Monsieur M's desk. Should I turn it on? Of course. The colors have changed. So that's it. The colors only show when I turn on the lamp. Red, purple, orange. Orange, blue, purple. Right? Okay, I got it. Monsieur M's mug. At first glance, it looked like it was coffee. As you got closer, it smelled like hot chocolate. What is it, Venora? Were you able to see anything? Looks like you're back together, Vincent. No, not really. Why are you lying about that? Is that so? Then please forgive me for asking such a question. Is there something that's bothering you? You've been looking dazed for a while. Actually, yes. There is indeed something I just don't understand. Oh? Have you ever wondered why Myers chose to build half human, half robotic cyborgs specifically? It seemed like something trivial at first, but I just can't think of an explanation for it. Myers Corporation is a mechanical engineering corporation. Producing fully mechanical bionic robots should be much easier for them. If that's the case, why build half human, half robotic ones instead? These cyborgs have to constantly feed on human flesh to even maintain their human appearance. No matter how you look at it, there's only going to place a lot of more burden on Myers Corporation shoulders. Michael Myers at that. And that's also what led to the continuous disappearance of the citizens in the G4 district. They were being used as cattle feed, which eventually uncovered the whole experiment. I see where you're coming from. That's indeed a reasonable question to ask. But Venora, may I ask you what you think the real reason for the Michael Myers Corporation experimentation with cyborgs is? This may sound absurd, but I think the Michael Myers Corporation wants to conquer the world. They want to become a new god. And what good would it do them to conquer the world? Isn't it obvious? They would possess endless money and power. Is that so? So you think the Michael Myers Corporation is building half human, half robotic cyborgs purely for the sake of money and power? You have realized as well, if that's all Myers Corporation wants, then it's enough for them to keep making the artificial prosthetics they do. Theoretically, they already conquered the G4 district, haven't they? It wouldn't be a stretch to bring other districts to their knees in the same way. In that case, I'm sure you could easily conclude that there must be other reasons for Myers Corporation to start this series of experiments. Venora, let's think about it another way. If you are the Myers Corporation and you think you are a god, what are these cyborgs to you? If I am Michael Myers Corporation and I think I am God, these cyborgs are a new species that I've created. Correct. The Myers Corporation wants more than just money and power. They want to create a new world order. Venora, have you ever heard of the Voorhees Corporation by any chance? Voorhees Corporation? That's a bioengineering corporation located in the G3 district, isn't it? Yes. Just like Myers, Voorhees used to be an international super monopoly. They share a similar goal as well. The mutants as we know them today were actually the products of Voorhees. Similar to the Myers Corporation, Voorhees Corporation aimed to replace the current human race with a newly created species. But the difference is, Voorhees mutants don't need to feed on humans to survive. Even though these mutants have special ability compared to ordinary humans, people don't necessarily agree that this makes them more superior. Presently, tensions between mutants and humans are particularly high in the G3 district. Some mutants do believe that they are better than ordinary humans, but many humans believe that the mutants are monsters that should not exist, and that humans are the rightful ruler of the earth. Of course, there are also those who believe that the two can live together in harmony, The Michael Myers Corporation witnessed all of that. They came to the conclusion that they were going to create species that's 100% above humans. The survival of that species must depend on the death of humans. Mediocre humans must give up their lives in order to create our utopia. It is a necessary sacrifice. That's what the Michael Myers Corporation thought. I understand now. It is not a flaw that the cyborg Myers producers need to feed on humans. In fact, it is quite the opposite. That's the intention of the Myers Corporation to begin with. If the cyborgs are placed at the top of the food chain above humans, there will never be a chance for equality between the two. Correct. Well, Vincent, thank you. Access granted. The box is unlocked. What I find inside is... This is still cute. And Vincent's blushing. I just love it. Him, his big forehead. Is this your college days, Vincent? Gucci, Penelope, and Boss. Those are the names of my 3 cats. How come I didn't see the cats? How come I seen a cyborg? Victor's eyes and arms. Isn't this the picture you guys at university? Well, it's obvious, isn't it? Shut up. Vincent didn't answer. He looked away to the other side of the room. He's embarrassed. But the cats are cute. And this is the answer. We have R U up. Rule 7. Well done, Venora. Okay, I haven't went past this part. It's all new from here. My vision blurred as soon as the secret chamber opened. I could no longer see my surroundings, but I could vaguely sense a black shadow appearing in front of me. Do you remember now? Your mission? She was staring straight at me with a creepy smile on her face. And some big ass eyes too. My mission? You know what I mean, don't you? I'm sure you do. That man has to die. She turned around and began to walk slowly, bit by bit, towards the chamber. That man has to die. I watched her step into the chamber till her whole body was swallowed by the darkness. What was that thing? What is it, Venora? Why are you still hesitating? Vincent, you didn't see that black shadow? Vincent didn't seem to catch that strange sight. Ladies first. Fuck you. His smile still makes me feel uneasy. Cause he know what he doing. Oh my god. He's like a low-key sadist too. I didn't say anything more. After a few seconds of hesitation, I gathered my courage and walked into the secret chamber. I could feel Vincent following me closely. Oh my god. Those dark green walls and that dim light. The sight in front of me didn't surprise me. The chamber looked exactly like the one I saw earlier in the cyborg's eyeball. And they still here? And all around me are bloodthirsty cyborgs chained to the walls. Oh. But at that moment, the only thing that caught my attention was this one cyborg in front of me. Are you still here? What's up? He kept lunging at me like a murderous beast, but the limb restraints made it difficult for him to move an inch. The way he looks. Wait a minute. There's no doubt that he's the same cyborg I saw from the memory of that eyeball. And you still getting close to me? No, it's more than that. Everything I'm seeing right now feels so familiar. I very clearly remember the scene that I saw when I picked up that cyborg's eyeball. It's exactly the same as what I'm seeing now. I don't understand. Was I not seeing the past memories of that cyborg, but my own present experience? I thought back to everything I had experienced since coming to Myers Corporation. I suddenly realized something. Something I had overlooked this whole time. What is it, Venora? How you discover anything new? Vincent, you're getting annoying. It was you all along, wasn't it, Vincent? Was it? Vincent wasn't fazed at all. Instead, he had a contemptuous smile on his face. The graffiti outside the Myers Corporation, the invitation letter, and the 4-digit code on the employee passageway, which, by the way, fuck you for doing that. Yeah, I'm still not happy about that. The history and the philosophy books in the basement. Of course, he put that all together. And that college photo in the box. From the time I arrived at Myers until now, I had always assumed that the experiments here were conducted by the secret underground Myers Corporation themselves. Oh, he looks so goddamn evil. But that doesn't make any sense, does it? Why would the Myers Corporation call themselves murderer and use the same combination as the employee access password? So it's like I knew, but I didn't really know that you was behind all this. But yeah, I knew it was you. I just didn't know at the time. Once again, fuck you. In that party on the same day as your accident, why would have that? Why that had been the beginning of the nightmare for the Myers Corporation? Exactly. Why? Why, Vincent? Why wasn't the G4 Cyborg Incident? Why it had to be your accident that the nightmare began? Answer that. Why would the bookcase in the basement here be filled with your favorite books on philosophy and history? And why is that college photo of you and Victor a clue to unlocking a secret chamber? If you think about it, there can only be one explanation. You are the mastermind. It'll be a kind of little far to call you Monsieur M though. Because this whole time, it wasn't the secret underground Myers Corporation that was still conducting experiments here at this site. But you, Vincent Edgeworth. An interesting theory. Indeed, it seems that I can't really blame you for thinking that way. If your suspicions are correct, then why would I come here to help you expose myself? That's fucking stupid. Damn, so he ain't that whole access door, the 4-digit code. You tell me you didn't do that, Vincent. I feel like you did it. I'ma still blame you for that too. It's simple. This is all part of your plan. In the case of the G4 Cyborg Incident, you, as the lawyer for the Myers Corporation, pinned all the blame on Winston Loomis. To cover up the fact that the cyborg experiment was planned by the Myers Corporation themselves. And yet, instead of being valued by the Myers Corporation, you was almost killed in a carefully orchestrated car accident. You tried your very best and devoted everything you had to them, but all they did was discard you like a pawn. So, with this grudge against them, you decided to take your revenge on the Myers Corporation, and that's why he bailed Winston out of jail. To defeat the Myers Corporation and become the one in control, you need to master technology even more advanced than theirs, and become even more frightening than the Myers Corporation. Having come to this conclusion, you decided to rescue Winston from prison and made a deal with him to reassemble the cyborgs that the Myers Corporation had discarded, and together develop a new technology that would strike fear into Myers. That technology is what I have inside me. The ability to see others pass. Not only that, you actually knew very well that the Myers Corporation was conducting similar research, but their progress was very slow. So, you made a deal with a member of the Myers secret organization and had him assist you in stealing all the documents and samples related to the research into this power by the Myers Corporation. Around the same time, you sent Myers a threatening video suggesting that you were developing a secret weapon, which caused them great paranoia. After you obtained everything you needed, you brutally murdered that member and used his corpse as cattle feed for your reconstituted cyborgs. Vincent, you killed Dr. Emanin? And how did blend on Salmona? You killed all the core members then? His name was Dr. Richard Emanin. He was tragically found dead in his apartment with his body ripped apart. And after that, I was sent to your mansion as a detective to investigate the recent disappearances and the truth behind the G4 Cyborg Incident. Strangely enough, I can't remember what happened after that. I woke up in your mansion and had lost all my memories. But unexpectedly, I gained the power to see other people pass, which I didn't possess before. But the clues I discovered at the Myers Corporation told me. On the night I came to your mansion, in fact, you and I visited this building, the old Myers Corporation, together as a pair. I haven't yet figured out what really happened at night, but what I do know is you're the culprit behind the disappearances that have happened in the G4 district over the past few years. You've been secretly reassembling cyborgs here with Winston. You need cattle feed to keep them alive. And me, I was used by you as a guinea pig to test this new power you created. The power to see other people's memories. Somehow, you erased my memories to see if I could utilize my new power to find clues about my past. You set up the old Myers Corporation building as a testing ground for me and designed all sorts of puzzles. Then lied to me about finding a Myers Corporation business card in my pocket when I woke up in your mansion. And lured me here to begin your experiment. And you got me killed by Draco that one time. Well, how's that? Is there anything else that I need to explain? Well done, Venora. You're truly impressive. Impressive? In other words, you don't deny anything I have said. Now what about Monsieur M? What about the blue boy? What about all the other peoples that I try not to look at on the interwebs that I've come across? It was like 2 or 3 other people, but still. Correct. I admit that I am indeed the one behind everything. However, I must comment, there's one fatal error in your near-perfect reasoning. How do you know that you're really Venora, cyborg lady? He just demoted me from a human to a cyborg lady. Weren't you the one who called me Venora first? No, it was actually Draco. True, but have you forgotten? As we discussed before, a person's personality is determined by how much they remember. The reason why I call you Venora is because your demeanor is the same as hers. In other words, I know you have recovered a memory of Venora and think you are her. But if that same memory was given to another cyborg, they too would think they were Venora, wouldn't they? You're toying with me. I don't believe you. The truth is hard to believe. Venora, do you perhaps remember the date of the day you came to my mansion as a detective? Yes, it was December 1st, 2086. And do you know what date it is today? Oh. No, I don't. I was about to go back and say 77, like, no, we had 86. Today is March 5th, 2087. That's right. You have absolutely no clue what has happened in the last 3 months. The real Venora's long gone. I think that's what Draco was hinting at. I apologize, Venora. I'm afraid I must end our conversations here. If I have to be honest, I too do not wish to see everything end this way. Vincent, you're about to kill me. However, I had no choice but to let you spend the rest of your life here with your kind. Shut the fuck up. But why? Why are you doing this? If I'm not the real Venora, why are you doing this to me? What did I do to you? Venora or not, your heart belongs to the Michael Myers Corporation. Your body reeks of decay, and your soul embodies putrid corruption. Oh my god. We went on the wrong. She is yours now, my friend. Wait! Wait!